Welcome to MAGETV Network. My name is King Image, and this is King Image Spits Knowledge and Wisdom. And this episode 12, last episode 11, we talked about how to order your emotions, how to get them in line, what you need to do, see your situations and what you attract to, changing your surroundings, friends, family, and environments according to your dreams, aspirations, and what you want to do in your future. And then learn to sit in quietness. Learn to sit with yourself. Learn to shut up, not talk, and just quiet your mind. And that's what we talked about in the last episode. And if you ain't watched the last episode, go ahead and go back to the first episode and watch all of them up to this one, so you can really understand and get the full effect. You feel me? Are y'all ready for the 12th episode? We're talking about meditation. It's time to learn how to meditate. How to meditate. Simple. How I started meditating was I researched. Your first homework is research. See, I ain't gave you homework since you've been here. Now you got some homework, because this is the end, and this is like the quiz of yourself. You should be quizzing yourself right about now. It's time to meditate. How I started meditating is I started researching, and I started figuring out who I am, where I come from, what is my roots, you know, on my mother's side and my father's side. Who do I want to become? And I learned how to meditate, and I learned mudras, you know, mudras, different hand signs to go with different chakras in your body. And I started learning that these different mudras and these different chakras in your body, they help certain elements and certain emotions, and to calm me down with my anxiety if I don't want to do something, or if I do want to do something and my anxiety is going out of whack and I don't know how to control myself. And sorry for the car, you know, I'm in a rural area. You feel me? I just wanted to be out in the sun where the sun was hitting me directly. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all hear the cars in the background in the distance on the highway, hey, the production will get better. Stick with me. You feel me? But back to what I was saying before the car rudely came past. Learn how I started meditating. I started researching how to meditate, where did meditation come from, why do these people meditate, why do I need to meditate, what do I need to meditate for, what do I need to meditate on, what do I need to do with my hands, what do I need to do with my eyes, what do I need to do with my body, how can I meditate? And I started researching all these ways and different types, and I was like, man, I've been doing this shit my whole life. It's just every day. As an athlete, you have to meditate, because you got to have the time where you just ain't doing nothing so your body can rest. Everybody do it. Athletes, artists, comedians, rappers, you name it. Everybody, billionaires, millionaires, trillionaires, they all meditate. Why? Because they need to settle themselves. They need to stop and think and understand what the words that are coming out of their mouth, so when they speak to certain people and they do certain things, they can say it so eloquently and so frequently and so fluently, it doesn't miss a step. So people can capture them. You know what I'm saying? Capture your minds, capture your hearts, capture your soul, so they can do whatever they want with it. What I'm going to do with it is I'm going to clean it up, get you nice and saged up, get you nice and spoofed up, and I'm going to send it back to you. I'm going to send it right back to you. And you're going to learn how to do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? So now when I researched all these different ways and different techniques how to meditate, I was like, damn, what is going to help me with? How is this stuff going to help me? And then I start researching deeper. How will it help the heart? How will it help the mind? How will it help trauma? How will it help depression? How will it help all these different things that I was going through in my life, from my mother, from my sisters, from my brothers, from everybody that was going through it? Addiction. I figured it out. I said, okay. It's going to help me with my mind, my body, and my spirit, and align all of them together with the spirit of my Father. I'm not talking about my earthly father, because I never really had an earthly father. I never knew him. My Father is someone that you cannot see, that never been seen. No one has ever seen him, nor no one has ever heard him. See, my Father is the Father of all fathers, the kings of all kings, the lords of all lords. And I ain't talking about Christ, because Christ's Father is my Father, so Christ will be my brother. You feel me? So, take your research and go deep. This is what's going to help your mind elevate, your heart elevate, and this is what's going to take you to the next level. If you want to be on the next level and do the next level things and be that next level person, you're going to have to be able to learn how to calm yourself, how to make peace in the chaos. It's chaotic around me right now, but I was like, no, I'm finna sit down and put this up somehow, and I'm finna figure it out and give this to y'all, because y'all been waiting. And now it's here. And now it's, where should I meditate? We talked about how I started meditating. I started researching. And then we talk about what it helps me with. It helps my mind. It helps me clear out these thoughts of the day. It helps me get out of this realm of thinking so I can be able to imagine. Use my imagination. So I could be able to use my brain. So I could be able to use my heart. So I could be able to use my hands properly. So I meditate on awareness. You know? Where should I meditate? You can meditate anywhere. You can meditate in your house. You can meditate outside. You can meditate on the bridge. You can meditate off a bridge. You can meditate in the water. You can meditate in your shower. You can meditate everywhere. It's just different types of meditations. And we're going to get into that in the next episode. And I'm going to have a whole little series bottled up for you and teach you how to meditate. We're going to walk through this thing slowly. We're going to step by step. You feel me? So if you didn't get the last 11 steps, you need to go back and go get them last 11 steps. In episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, episode 5. This is how to build a new version of yourself. How you going to build a new version of yourself? You got to go back to episode 1 so you can stop lying to yourself. And then you got to go to your episode 2 so you can turn your truths into lies. And then you got to go to episode 3 so you can be honest with yourself. These are the steps to build a new version of yourself. So if you want to build a new version of yourself, go back to these and go check them out so you can be able to build a new version of yourself. So when you come back to this episode, you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about and ready to go research, ready to go do whatever you need to do so you can be able to be that new you that you already are. I see that you already became the new you. If you listening to me, and if you watching me, and you've been watching me, or if you just popped on this video right now, you chosen. It wasn't no coincidence, because I don't get much views on my motivation yet. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy. You feel me? So I know it's for people. that God has chosen that want to build up a new version of themselves, that's ready to build a new version of themselves. Because if you ain't ready, you ain't going to be ready. You feel me? So go chill out and chillax. So, and then we talked about episode 3, to be honest with yourself. Episode 4, sit in your peace. Episode 5, how to speak your truth. Episode 6, how to acquire confidence. See, these are things to build a new version of you. I'm giving you things for building your imagination so you can build in the future. Episode 8, how to build discipline. Boy, y'all need to go back and watch that. And then we got episode 9, trust the process. We got episode 10, how to prepare in and out in the middle of storms, situations and things in your life that comes that you can't control, but you're gonna have to make peace. You're gonna have to be able to control yourself, control and prepare. 11, how to order your emotions. And 12, how to meditate. Thanks for tuning in to MAGETV Network. This is Image Spits Knowledge and Wisdom. Image spits knowledge and wisdom. Thank you for tuning in. I am King Image, and we abouty, fo dowdy. Hey, go learn about meditation. Go meditate and go elevate your mind. Go elevate your body. And stay tuned, because there's more to come. Music is coming out. I'm building a little EP. Performances, I'm gonna have somebody tape my performances, because I've been practicing on performing, because I got a performance coming up. So I've been on a mission. Thanks for tuning in to MAGETV Network. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.